All right, welcome back to Boring Reviews. Nick here.
Jodi there. We restarted this because I still have something in my eye, so just don't mind me.
Just ignore her. Good luck. We are excited for another QI reaction, or as Jodi calls it. Key.
No, I don't.
You always call it that. It's like your joke.
Apparently.
Thought so. Or it's a parent named Lee. And we are excited to check out Miss Sarah Millican on this clip from QI, otherwise known as Key, which one we're checking out today.
What's the IKEA effect?
Now, it's interesting because we reacted to a Wilty, another British show, game show, I guess you can call it, about IKEA. Now we have IKEA again. She's sitting in a brand new assembled IKEA chair, for crying out loud. And I mentioned in the last video that I don't hate IKEA, but I don't think I get nearly as excited as everyone else when they go there, because I'm the one that's the manual labor that has to assemble all this stuff. I'm the one that has to wait over there for the bulk stuff from the warehouse, while everyone else is getting like their little ices or their drinks or their smoothies or whatever nonsense they have at the cashier there. When we got this chair that she's sitting on, you can't even see it because it's so small. It was in the warehouse, in the bulk area. Why? I have no idea. Anyways.
All I'll say is that IKEA, I like the little things there. I don't like the big furniture because I don't think it's made very well.
There you go. I agree. But it's not a horrible store by any stretch of the imagination.
It's a fun experience.
Absolutely. So we're excited to check this one. I don't even know what the IKEA effect is. I don't know that phrase. We're going to find out. If you like our reaction anyway, please don't forget to
like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be aware of our next uploaded videos.
There's a video being recommended called The History of the Toast Sandwich.
Ooh.
Is that just a sandwich with toast as a bread? I
Maybe.
enjoy that stuff.
A toasted sandwich, a panini.
I like toast. Who doesn't like toast? Here we toast.
Tell me this, which do you find most convincing? The IKEA effect, the rhyme as reason effect, or the frequency illusion?
Is the IKEA effect just arrows on the floor? Is that what that is? Just not being able to get out of anywhere ever?
Yes, exactly. I don't know what the IKEA
If you can...
Is that prison? Prison with tea lights.
It may be better understood by saying things like, if you make crabapple jelly, say, or jam, in my case, apricot jam I made last year. And it's just the best apricot jam there ever was. I know this. It's a fact. It's the best apricot jam anyone has ever tasted. But I'm told that it's part of the IKEA effect. In other words, if you've made it yourself from your own ingredients, you just think it's better than anything else that you could buy in a shop or anything else.
Is that why people are really smug about their babies?
Yes. Basically, they are an IKEA effect.
What's the other two effects?
Have any equivalent of that effect?
I'm fierce fond of a decent bowel movement.
I like that.
I would often call my wife and children in and... Look what Daddy made. You thought I was reading.
That is preferable to if you're a fan of someone else's, though, isn't it? Oh. I'm a huge fan of Alan Davis's bowel movements.
Well, let's move on to the second in our list, then.
Let's do.
Which is the rhyme as reason effect. What do you think that can be about?
I love
Is that
to
like,
rhyme.
No pain, no gain?
Yes.
Or treat them mean, keep them keen?
Yeah.
Would be another.
Oh, like there's loads of alcohol ones, isn't there? Like if you drink wine, you'll be fine, and
Beer, you'll be queer.
only shots.
But that did work, didn't it, Steve?
Yeah, it worked on me.
Only shots, you get the trots, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
There's all the
isn't there
boozy
one
ones.
with grape and grain?
Yeah.
Oh.
Never the twain with no.
They do seem to work in as much as if you suggest a kind of rhyming piece of advice to someone and to another group of people you put the same sentiment that doesn't rhyme.
I completely understand what they're talking about, because I think it's just more appealing to the ear when someone says something that rhymes. Oh, that rhymes! That's awesome! I love that advice. I think because it rhymes, you either remember it better or you like it more automatically, so you actually pay attention to what it says.
Maybe.
As opposed to like this, the great so-and-so said this. That's great. Thanks for sharing that with me. When it rhymes, we're just like, oh, cool.
I love rhyming in class. Kids would be like, wait, what? I was like, it's just because it rhymes. I like it because it rhymes. Leave me alone.
It's appealing to the ears.
Yeah.
And to another group of people, you put the same sentiment that doesn't rhyme. They'll believe the rhyming one. So, for example, they gave wealth makes health to a group of people, and almost all of them agreed with it. They then said financial success improves medical outcomes. And they didn't agree at all, despite it meaning the same thing. So it shows there is a strange quality that a rhyming...
And also, it's easier to remember as well, so you're more likely to pass it on to somebody else,
That's
aren't you?
right. And it seems just to have some sort of authority or imprimatur
And it's so much
that
shorter.
an ordinary phrase doesn't. It's also the Keats heuristic, because it's beautiful. It must be true. Beauty is truth and truth beauty is the idea. You may remember O.J. Simpson's defence lawyer, Johnny Cochran. Do you remember?
Oh, it doesn't fit.
If the glove doesn't fit, you must
Acquit.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
That seems to be one of the things that got
That's
O.J.
quite specific as well. You can't use that like every day, can you? It's not going to come up a lot, that one, is it?
It worked on the day, though. You've got to be in it
To win it.
to win it, yes.
Points mean prizes. No,
Points-
I'm not very
no,
good at this.
hang
am
on.
I? No.
An apple a day, of course.
Doctor away.
Red light in the sky, shepherd's pie. Oh, that's not... Red sky at night, shepherd's delight.
I was gonna say, I don't get it.
The frequency illusion, does that mean anything to you?
No.
It's something that comes more and more and more.
There isn't one, should. When I use the word heuristic, it may be...
Okay, I'm sorry. I just got to guess on this one because it's fun. Is it like when you buy a new car, right? And like, oh, that's our car. And then like 8 miles in, oh, that's our car.
Okay.
Because you're familiar with it, you feel like you see it all the time now?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Or maybe something that you see all the time, you remember more, or think more of it. I don't know. Let's see.
That's the reason why it should. When I use the word heuristic, it may be that you didn't know the word. But it's quite likely that in a couple of days you might see it in a magazine or hear someone
That's what you
else
said.
using it on the radio or television. You go, that's weird, I only just heard that word for the first time 2 days ago. And now it keeps cropping up everywhere. Have you
Yeah.
ever had that experience?
I was
I
talking to
have.
someone about this. It was Richard Osman.
I just had this experience this week, and I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
But it was that exact...
It was full.
Bull! That's it!
It was
We
a video we
recorded
just
it.
reacted
Yes!
to yesterday.
A student had dissected an owl pellet, and it was a bull, and I had never heard of that before, and then we reacted to the show. Oh my gosh, yeah.
And I had no idea what that was, so it was pretty crazy.
Good memory.
It keeps cropping up everywhere. Have
Yeah.
you ever had that experience?
I was talking to someone about this. It was Richard Osman because he was complaining about people saying there's always tennis questions on Pointless.
Oh, yes.
And the moment you think that there's tennis questions on Pointless, if you see one, you think, well, that completely reinforces everything.
That's right. All these things are called a sort of cognitive bias. They push you into a way of thinking, some different ways of... So, you can tell the most appalling lie if it rhymes or it's featured on QI.
The one guy, I don't know his name. I'm sorry. I'm sure the comment section has told us before. I don't know his name. The guy who's always on Stephen Fry's right. He did not seem interested at all
He
on
didn't
that
say
topic.
anything.
No.
Nothing.
He was like, is this one done yet?
Yes.
I got some
yes.
shopping to do after this.
Seriously. I thought that was so interesting, though, because
Yeah.
I totally agree with all three of those. If you make something, like, it means more. It definitely means more, and you're typically proud of it, even if it's crap. You're like, but look what I did.
See, that's one that I don't agree with because that's just not how I am. And maybe it's just like low self-confidence. I don't know. I'm just like, no, you don't even need to look at it. I made it. It's garbage. Let's not worry about it. I mean, accomplishments, yes, you're proud of and you're excited. But it's like when the kid makes the ashtray, right, in second grade, and mom and dad
But
don't
they're
smoke.
so proud of it.
And I get that. As a parent, you're going to play that game.
No, the kid's so proud of it.
I get it, but the parents play that game and then the kid sees it 3 years later, like, why'd you keep this piece of crap? I mean, I don't know. It's interesting it's called the IKEA effect because I'm going to be really annoying here and really, really, you know, I can't nitpick here, but you didn't provide those materials. You bought those, you followed instructions. Yes, you put it
the
together,
effort.
but for me, I'm more proud of when someone else puts it together for me. We just had a table delivered. They assembled the entire thing. I didn't have to worry about it. I was way more proud of that than why am I doing this garbage? This screw's not going in. It breaks. Oh, that was my fault. I don't know. That's just me. But I understand the idea. I think there's a lot of delusion to that. Like you bake cookies for the first time or a pie or whatever for the first time, when you're like, guys, isn't this so good? I baked. Isn't it great? And the people are like, yeah, it's fantastic. We love it. Please make it again.
I guess you're right. I guess I'm the opposite, because if I make something, then I question, is it okay? Does it taste fine?
Oh,
Does it look okay? Is
you
this
lose
okay?
your mind.
You're right. Okay, so fine. So I'm the rhyming and I am
Yes,
the
me too.
frequency. You're right. Okay, what else? What else?
Did you guys? Can someone record that, please? Like the Book of Life or something. Can we record that? She said I was right. We're gonna end the video right there. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I was right. And
You
until
do
next
that
time.
every time I say you're right. So I'd like to know how many times. There's probably quite a few. Goodbye.